Thank you so much for tuning into this week's midweek motivational. I'm really excited that you guys decided to watch this week. So today is definitely chill mode day for me. I was suffering from a migraine, and then I just had a Charlie horse in my leg, and my leg is propped up right now and it's throbbing. So I was like, it's hoodie day for me. It's hoodie day for Dre, okay? So, but that's okay. God first, bro. That's who we repping in these streets. So today, I want to talk to you guys about love, and not that kind of love, that God wants us to share with everybody, which is that agape love. So, I want to get first off started about, like, talking about, like, friendships. Like, have you guys ever had a friend where they, y'all was real cool, y'all was best friends, everything was great between y'all, and then one day out of the blue, it's like something just happens, and that whole friendship just, like, kind of turns upside down. And then, like, it's just like, ooh, I can't stand this person. I really don't want nothing to do with this person. It's really hard for me to love this person. I don't, depending on what it is, it can be a friendship, it can be a relationship, it can be whatever kind of ship there is that you guys have with other people. I know I have. I had a friend that basically crossed me and my sister and my other roommate, and we found out about it through mutual friends. And so when we found out about it, we confronted her, and then at that moment I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I have nothing else for you. I don't want anything to do with you. I didn't have no love for her. I didn't have no compassion for her. I didn't care what happened to her. Like, I was just so irritated with her. Now, where I am now, looking back, I'm okay, you know what? I love her. I don't know what she's doing with her life, but I just hope nothing but the best for her. And I think that when we talk about love, when we talk about agape love, it makes me think about Jesus on the cross. When Jesus was on the cross, when he was going through his tribulation, when he was getting beaten and abused and misused and all kinds of things for you and me, when he was on the cross, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Luke chapter 23, verse 34. It says, then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. In the midst of his persecution. And I think that is so powerful, because how many of us can sit there and say, while this person is putting me through something, you know what, forgive them. I love them despite it. I know, it's hard. I must say, it's very hard. But that's what God intends for us. It doesn't matter what people are doing against you. It doesn't matter what people are saying about you. It doesn't matter the circumstances. Now, I know that it's so much easier said than done, but you still are expected to show love towards that person. Like, for example, when I'm at work, I'm a paralegal by day job, and I work with a lot of attorneys and a lot of prosecutors and things like that, and it is sometimes so hard for me, because I'm just like, ooh, I just want to, because I feel like sometimes they look down on us because we're only paralegals, but I'm just like, I do all the work. So how can you treat me the way you treat me? And it makes me just want to be like, look. But the thing about it is, I'm literally in prayer all throughout the day, because if I'm not, I will probably snap on somebody, and I don't want to take it there. And I have to remind myself that I'm in this position, I'm in this situation for a reason, right? We're placed in situations for a reason, so we have to start looking at the bigger picture instead of looking selfishly at situations, right? So I'm like, you know what? If I go in there and act in a hot mess, then what kind of light is that going to show? What kind of love is that going to show? How is that going to be me representing Christ in my workplace? How is that going to do that? It's not. So then that's why I have to constantly be in prayer. I have my music on all day. I'm just like, I have to, like, really stay focused, because sometimes there are those days where I'm just like, ooh, I just I can't do it. But we have to overlook that and look at the bigger picture in our situation, right? So even while Jesus was on the cross, he said, God, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do, in the midst of it. It doesn't matter what they say to you, what they do against you. we're still expected to show love towards them. Now, you can love them from afar. I'm not telling you to be a doormat now. I'm not telling you to stay in situations where you just, you know, they just keep walking all over you and, well, Andrea said love them, so I guess loving means staying. No. 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 No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't use me. Don't use me, because I didn't say that. Leave if you have to leave. You can love from a distance. You can love from a distance. You don't have to be a doormat. Agape love. It means, I'm pulling up on my phone. Agape love, it means selfless, sacrificial, unconditional love. That if you ever want an example of how you should be living your life, Jesus Christ is the best example ever. Sacrificial love, selfless love. It's not about me, it's about you. I love you. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm on this cross. I love you. It's selfless. It has nothing to do with, you know, I love you. It's about you. Father, forgive them. They beaten me, they abused me, but forgive them because I love them. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, so just forgive them. Gosh, that is so powerful. How can we be more like Christ? That is what we have to do to be more like Christ. Sometimes it's sacrificial. We have to sacrifice. Sometimes you don't want to love people. Sometimes it's like, oh, they made me so mad. I just, oh, how can I love them? How? But you know what? It's a sacrifice. Sometimes it's a sacrifice to love people. It is. But guess what? If we're looking at the prime example, which is Jesus, he paid the ultimate sacrifice. If he can do it, you can too. So you know what? If Jesus did it, I can too. That same power that he had on the cross is now living inside of you. Why can't you do it? It's a conscious decision not to. So this week, I really challenge all of you to find whoever it is or whatever it is, whatever situation it is, and just love on them. Just love them. Now, you can love them from a distance, but just, you know, if there's hate, if there's anything in your heart towards this person, try to change it around. Change it around. We're trying to be more like Christ, right? Every day we're trying to grow more and more like Christ. And that is to love unconditionally, to love sacrificially, to love selflessly. That's what we have to do. That's what we're called to do. So, do that this week. I'm going to do that. I do it. I feel like I do it every day when I'm at work. I'm like, oh, it's such a sacrifice, because I'll be like, oh, I don't want to. But God, I know that you have me here for a reason, and I'm trusting in that reason. So help me to be a light. Help me to stand outside of myself, outside of my own feelings, so that I can honor you, because I know that you love them too, regardless. I know that you love them just like you love me. So help me to be a light, even if they're doing me wrong. And that's how we have to change our mind to actually do that. So do that this week. Love on somebody that it's so hard for you to love on. And email me. I would love to hear about it. Email me. beautifully.you@gmail.com. Visit our website, www.bebeautifulllyu.com. Had to think about it. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. I really do. So this week, do that. Email me. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this week's Midweek Motivational. As always, be bold, be beautiful, and be you. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.